money.
A little bbit about Money Chat or on Money Chat today in the mortgage arena where Keelan and I have our space. We're going to talk about property inspection waiver, PIW. Property inspection waiver is when an appraisal is not required. Now, not to confuse with a home inspection, the appraisal determines the value of the home and the home inspection determines the condition of the home. Now, we've seen recently, Keelan and I both in our refinances and purchase loans, a lot of PIWs come up, which is a little bit unusual from what we've seen in the past, or at least the recent past. And so the shift in the market, it's crazy that we've kind of seen these PIWs come up now that there's been a little shift in the market. But what a PIW is when Fannie Mae, which is an automated system that is utilized, DU, desktop underwriting through Fannie Mae, is an automated system that lenders put the loans through that determine what is required from the borrower for qualifications. And based on information that is pulled through the automated system, comps and things that are coming up, sometimes Fannie Mae will state that it's a PIW, property inspection waiver, which means that the lender is not going to require an appraisal on that property. So the benefit for the consumer is they're going to not have to pay that fee for the appraisal. Another benefit is it's going to make the process smoother in the closing timelines because you're not waiting for an appraisal. If there is any conditions and things that an appraiser may call, that's not going to be called because the appraiser doesn't go out to the property. So as a buyer, potential buyer coming in and purchasing a home, or whether you're looking at refinancing your property, it's important to know that the lender is not saying that the property is valued at what you're paying for it or what the value that you're trying to get for a refinance that the lender is lending on. They're just saying based on the data through algorithms and systems online are determining that it looks like the value is safe. So you will, as a buyer, have to sign a disclosure stating that you understand that the lender's not saying that the value is there, and it's up to you as a buyer and whether you feel comfortable moving forward with that or not. There could be inaccuracies as far as square footage and things that are going on in the market, and if you're concerned about the value, you may make that decision to pay for an appraisal. Now, there are three types of appraisals that Fannie Mae's automated underwriting can ask for. The first one we just talked about was the PIW, which is no appraisal. There's an automated, the other one is automated underwriting that comes back with an interior exterior full appraisal. So this is the most common to be familiar with, is where the appraiser is going to go out and do a full inspection of the property. The appraiser is going to go into the property. They're not looking in great detail like an inspector would, but visually anything to their eye that looks like there might be issue, cracked paint or cracked foundation or issues with the roof, then they would call to have that inspected to ensure that it's in condition that will approve based on what the lender wants. The next type of an appraisal would be a drive-by appraisal, and that's where they're not having to go into the property, but they're actually just driving by the property. And it's really strange. We're actually not seeing very many drive-by appraisals through the automated system, but lots of no appraisals. So a little bit I wanted to bring on Money Chat just because we're seeing it a lot more, and to let you know, again, you've got the option in whether you want to have that appraisal or not, just so that you know if you decide to not waive your appraisal per the lender's requirements for the loan and you want to get an appraisal, that appraisal is going to be used with the lender. So it's not like you're just getting an appraisal and the lender's not going to look at it. So just know that as well, that whatever the appraiser comes up with, whether it's a value that's not coming in or any work orders that the appraiser may call, now the lender is going to require to have that done. So a little bit for you on our Money Chat for the day. Coming up next in the Money Hour, how is having a baby and buying a house similar? Well, we have Amy Morrison with Compass right here at 1150 AM KKNW after the short break.